Hey guys, it's Crystal here from clearingthechaos.com, coming to talk a little bit more about what's going to happen now that you have a position and you are now waiting to move from the US here to Dubai. So let's start. So the first thing you're probably asking yourself is, Crystal, when am I going to get my travel information? When am I flying out? Everybody wants to know. And it's really going to depend upon your company and what their practices are. But I will tell you that for the most part, that person, HR, that PRO is probably swamped with trying to get visas canceled for people who are leaving and trying to get visas issued for people who are coming. So your flight and your visa information is really going to depend upon your company. So a little bit about my experience. When I came, I got my notification for my tickets about a week before I was supposed to leave. I knew that it was in the works, but I had no idea when I was coming. I did not get a visa in advance. And when I said visa, I'm talking about the work visa, the first step that they do. They usually send it to you electronically. I did not have that. Because I was a U.S. passport holder, automatically it was a visa on arrival, which works for me. And for those of you who are new to international travel, a visa just gives you permission to enter the country for whatever reason you are there for. So I came in on a tourist visa as a U.S. passport holder, and then eventually my company had to transfer that from a tourist visa to an education or a work visa. So what's going to happen on arrival? Again, no idea. It's going to depend upon your company. Now, my experience was someone, when I got off the plane, thankfully, the Mahaba service rep was there. She had my name, and I was so excited because I really didn't know what to expect or what to do. If no one is there to meet you from the plane, my suggestion is that you follow everybody else because they are heading to customs. So you will come in. If you have your visa paperwork, you will hand that to the customs agent along with your passport. If you don't have your visa information or that sheet that the HR should send you, if you are US, Canada, New Zealand, UK, any of those passport holders, they will just stamp you into the country. From there, you will go to your baggage, and then you will go to leave. Now, hopefully, someone will be there when you get through baggage claim. Don't make eye contact with the guard. Just smile as you're walking by. But if you make eye contact, I found that they'd be like, come here, let me search your bags again. Even though you just got them off the conveyor belt, what have I put in there? This is a great time to stop at duty free. If you like to indulge in adult beverages, this is a wonderful time to do that. But anyway, hopefully once you go to exit, someone is there. If someone is not there and you know where you're going, just follow the lines for the taxi queue, get in a taxi and say, take me here. And then from there, you will get to your accommodations. But it's best for you to have an idea. So ask your HR person, what can I expect upon arrival? And then when they give you the answer, you can adjust accordingly. So when you get here, it might be before school, it might be right before school starts. So that part will really depend upon your company. But then you're going to have to do a medical and you're going to have to do fingerprinting. Now, the gag is, one time I got into it with the security officers at the medical place. Why? Because he said that my dress was too short. Thankfully, I did not have a jacket. Or did I have a jacket? I had on that dress. Yeah, I actually had a jacket, but I could not take it off because my dress was sleeveless. So he would not let me enter into the female-only waiting room for me to do my medical. They just take blood. They give you a chest x-ray because they're looking for HIV and they're looking for TB. Younger grade teachers, early year KG, they also take a stool sample. I really don't know what they're testing for, but I will ask. I don't teach KG, so I never had to worry about it. But make sure that when you go for your medical and your fingerprinting that you take a shawl. Please make sure that you're covered. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be covered from head to toe. Just make sure that you have, like, this might be a little too much for people. So I would make sure I have at least, mid sleeve, or bring a shawl or a jacket, and make sure that your knees are covered, even though you may be in the female only waiting room. So that's medical and fingerprinting. Now, if your company has not processed your visa before your tourist visa runs out, what you're going to have to do is do a quick little border run. So they're either going to set it up for you to go to Oman, for you to exit the country and then immediately come back in, or you're going to have to set it up yourself. There are companies that actually do it. You just catch the bus. They walk you through every phase. Or if you know someone here, you can do it yourself. I found myself doing it myself when it came to my daughter. But when I first got here, my company actually did it for me. Now, it took from September when I came until March for me to get my visa. Why it took that long, I do not know, but the backstory is the PRO ended up doing some time in jail. And the PRO is the public relations officer. They're handling all of the visa processes and applications and making sure that your visa is walked from step to step. Or face to face, because you have to do several things depending upon where you are. If you are out of the country and they issue the visa, you only have to do the visa and then do the medical, and then you're done. But if you're in the country, then you have to do the visa, then a change of status to change from one point to the other, then the medical, and then you're done, provided that everything falls in line. Now, you don't have to worry about any of that. You just come, the company is taking care of that behind the scenes. The last thing is, once you have done your medical, your fingerprints, and everything comes back clean, then they do this process called visa stamping, and they issue you your Emirates ID. And I just happen to have my old passport because it expired while I was here. And they gave me my Emirates ID. They don't let you smile on the pictures. It's just like going to the DMV in the States. It's almost like, could you have picked a worse picture? Let me see. Can you see that picture? It is horrible. Okay. And then they take a full page out of your passport in order to stamp your visa. So when you come in and out of the country over this 2 or 3 year period, depending upon how long your visa is issued for, you will show them this, you get in and you get out, no problem. So those basically are the steps for what's going to happen after you have secured a position and now you're just preparing for your transition. You're going to wait for your visa and your flight information. Upon arrival, you're going to figure out what's going to happen. Get off the plane, go through customs, go through baggage, hit the duty free if you need to. Then you're going to have medical and fingerprinting, which the school is going to schedule for you. They're going to tell you when to go. If necessary, you may have to do a border run. Again, the school should keep up with that and let you know. And then last and the most important step is getting that visa actually stamped into your passport. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a like. You feel free to hit the subscribe and ring the bell so you will get notifications for my videos. I thank you for your time and your attention, and I'll see you next time.